Hey kids, welcome back to our series, Fruit of the Spirit. We've learned about love, joy, peace, and patience. Today we're going to learn about the fifth fruit of the Spirit. But before I tell you what that is, have you ever seen somebody that was just so selfish? Okay, have you ever known someone that was just so focused on themselves and their own needs that they never really paid attention to the needs of others? I have, and it's pretty sad. Sadly, some people don't know how to show kindness to others, but kindness is the next fruit of the Spirit we are going to learn about today. So let's get ready by checking out this video.
But the fruit of the Spirit is
love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and all of them
I'm so excited that you could come over for a play date today. Did you totally freak out when we got a snow day?
I already knew we were going to have a snow day because my dad's a news reporter. Duh.
Oh, right. I forgot.
So, this is your room?
Yeah.
Your bedroom's so small. And why are there two bedrooms up here?
The other room is my sister's.
Ugh. Only gross people have sisters.
You have a sister.
Are these all the toys you have?
Yeah.
I have way more at my house, and mine are amazing.
Hey!
Oh my goodness, who is this?
That's me from kindergarten.
Oh, why would you do your hair like that? What's wrong with your teeth?
I like my hair like that. And funny story, one of my teeth fell out that morning.
Ew, you should have stayed home that day. Only gross people lose their teeth. Ew, the sky is gray in your neighborhood. Mine is really pretty blue. Why did your mom cut these in diagonals?
To be fun, I guess.
I hate diagonals!
You want some candy?
Sure! Was that a green one? Green ones are like poisonous!
Hey girls, Ryan's mom is on the phone. Are you ready for her to go home?
Yes!
Wow.
but the fruit of the Spirit is
love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and all of them
Oh my, she certainly was not showing kindness, was she? It's an ugly thing when people are so focused on their own needs, wants, and desires that they cannot see the needs of others. That's why God was so determined to include kindness as a fruit of the Spirit. We're going to learn all about that in our lesson today. But right now, we're going to check in with my friend Big Ray. He's going to tell us what you got to know.
what you gotta know. What you gotta know. What you gotta know. What you gotta know.
Hey there kids, I'm Big Ray, and I'm here to tell you what you gotta know. Today, we're talking about the next fruit of the Spirit, kindness. So anytime today you hear somebody ask you what you gotta know, you tell them, I will care about others and treat them right. As Christians, we gotta be kind to everybody, everywhere, all the time. Everybody, everywhere, and all the time. Kindness ain't something you do just when you feel like it. No way. You gotta always be looking for chances to be kind to people. It's an important fruit of the Spirit. So anytime today you hear somebody ask you what you gotta know, you tell them, I will care about others and treat them right. And that right there is what you gotta know. This is Big Ray, and I'll catch you on the flip side.
What you gotta know.
All right, guys, today's Bible story is found in the book of Matthew, chapter 20, verses 29 through 34. So while you're turning to your Bibles in Matthew, chapter 20, verses 29 through 34, I'm going to remind you that Matthew is the first book of the New Testament. About halfway through your Bible, a little bit more than halfway if you can see mine. It's about 3/4 of the way through. So I hope you're there in Matthew chapter 20, verses 29 through 34. I'm going to read it first, and then we're going to go over it a little bit more. As Jesus and the disciples left the town of Jericho, a large crowd followed behind. 2 blind men were sitting beside the road. When they heard that Jesus was coming that way, they began shouting, Lord, Son of David, have mercy on us. "Be quiet," the crowd yelled at them. But they only shouted louder, "Lord, Son of David, have mercy on us!" When Jesus heard them, he stopped and called, "What do you want me to do for you?" "Lord," they said, "we want to see." Jesus felt so sorry for them and touched their eyes. Instantly, they could see, and they followed him. Okay, guys, we're going to learn about this just a little bit more. So, as Jesus and the disciples were walking down the road, two blind beggars were sitting on the side of the road. These men were completely blind, so they couldn't see anything, guys. It's like if you close your eyes real tight, you can't see anything. That's how blind they were. They couldn't see anything. So they really, really wanted to see. In those days, being blind meant you couldn't have a job. So these men had to sit on the side of the road and beg for money. They had begged for money, food, whatever else it was that they needed, because they could not have a job, because they couldn't see. A lot different than what we go through right now, because if anyone is blind, they can still possibly have a job, and they're taken care of. But in that day, they didn't. So that day, when Jesus was walking by, they shouted, "Lord, Son of David, have mercy on us." They were yelling at Jesus as he was going by, because Jesus was still teaching a large crowd of people. The disciples very quickly turned to them and said, "Be quiet." That was really harsh. They're telling them to be quiet? That's really sad. So, guys, the disciples were doing this too. Okay, it wasn't just the crowd, it was the disciples. So the disciples weren't really showing kindness to the blind beggars at all. But that didn't stop the beggars from yelling. Okay, they yelled even louder, saying, "Lord, Son of David, have mercy on us." That's when Jesus stopped to talk to them. Jesus got at their level and said, "What do you want me to do for you?" Guys, he had such a kind voice. And he was talking to them like they were just a regular human, because they are. Because he loved them and he was showing them kindness. So he said, "What do you want me to do for you?" Jesus cared about these two men. Even though he was in the middle of teaching and doing some very important things, he stopped what it was he was doing to show kindness to these beggars. When he asked them what they wanted him to do for them, they said, "We want to see." At that instant, Jesus touched their eyes and healed the men. And they could see. Guys, they could see. It was so amazing. It was a miracle. The blind beggars were no longer blind, and they were healed. From then on, they followed Jesus. Guys, Jesus stopped what he was doing. I'm going to go back to this. I thought it was so amazing. He stopped what he was doing. He was in the middle of teaching. He had a large crowd following him. He stopped for these two and performed a miracle. That's so amazing. Like, he took time out of his busy day, I'm sure, to show kindness to two people who were probably never shown kindness before. So we're going to learn more about kindness in our lesson today. But we're going to check in with Chef Teriyaki and see our power verse.
A little bit of that. Oh, hey boys and girls, it's me, Teriyaki. I was just cooking up something nice and tasty at my restaurant, Nice Rice. I'm also cooking up a special power verse for you to learn today. The problem is I'm kind of famous for getting things mixed up. I think I'm gonna need your help getting it unscrambled. Let's look at it together. Instead, be Ephesians to each other, tender-hearted, forgiving another one, just as God through Christ has forgiven you kind. 4:32. Yes, this is not right. Wrong, very mixed up. Kinda like that time I was making squash soup and used a squid instead of a squash. Ugh, that was a nasty fishy mess. I think we need to look at this one more time together. Let's look at it again. Instead, be Ephesians. Wait, I'm American. That's not right. Instead, be something to each other. Tender-hearted, forgiving another one. Another what? Do you think those words are in the right order? Me neither. Let's swap them. Just as God through Christ has forgiven you, kind 432. Whoa, kind isn't a book of the Bible, right? Nope. I wonder what book this verse came from. Any ideas? Ephesians, yes! So, instead be something. Oh, kind! Ah, yes! That's it! Let's try saying it all together. Everyone stand up and say it with me on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Instead, be kind to each other, tender-hearted, forgiving one another just as God through Christ has forgiven you. Ephesians 4:32. That's a great power verse. It reminds us of the importance of kindness. For Christians, kindness is an essential ingredient. It's one of the fruit of the Spirit. We must be kind to everyone. I wouldn't have any customers if my staff wasn't kind. I think we should say it all together one more time. Everyone stand up and say it with me on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Instead, be kind to each other, tender-hearted, forgiving one another just as God through Christ has forgiven you. Ephesians 4:32. Great job, boys and girls. Now, I've got to get back to cooking these dumplings. Or baby corn dogs. I don't know. The customers are waiting. Until next time, this is Teriyaki saying, ladles up. Ladles up.
Okay guys, today we're talking about kindness. Kindness is an important fruit of the Spirit. We live in a world where people are more focused on themselves than the needs of others. God called us to display kindness in our lives and as a fruit of the Spirit. But how do you demonstrate kindness in today's world? We're going to learn about 3 important lessons about kindness today. So kindness, first one is kindness sees others. It sees others. So there are many people in this world who are in need of someone to show kindness to them, right? You might see them every day. Do you remember, like, the blind beggars in our story? Okay, they needed kindness, but the disciples were so focused on what they were doing that they didn't see they were in need. They didn't even notice the beggars until the beggars finally shouted to get their attention. Guys, you might see someone in need, like at the grocery store. They might have gotten all their groceries, and all of a sudden, like, a bag rips, and there goes all their groceries, and the cans of tomato sauce are rolling down the aisle, and like something has busted on the floor. Guys, what should you do in that moment? Should you just, okay, I didn't see this, I'm just kind of walking away? Should you point and laugh? Or should you offer them help? Yeah, offering them help is definitely the right answer. But guys, that's the thing. A lot of people don't offer kindness. They don't see the need. Okay, that's just one example. I'm sure you guys can talk to your parents about other examples where you can show kindness. We talk about that whenever we do our rules. Be a good Samaritan. Being a good Samaritan is showing kindness to others. All right? But showing kindness needs to be something that you do every day. So I want you guys to take a look at this picture. All right? You guys see the picture? There's a lot of, this kid's room is super messy, right? Super messy. But I want you to look in this picture for a football. It's in there. Just keep looking. I'm going to leave the picture up just a little bit longer to make sure that you've seen it. It's a regular size football. It's brown. All right, I hope you found it. All right. If you haven't found it, that's okay. You know, you can go back and look at it later. But if you did, great job. Did you know why you were able to see the hidden object? You made a point to look for it. You actively searched for it. I told you there's a football in that picture, and you found it, right? There are people all around you in need. If you'll open your eyes and be looking for them, you will actually see them. The new kid sitting in the lunchroom all by himself, The kid on the playground that's being made fun of by others. The classmate who dropped their books in the hallway and can't pick them all up. People who need kindness shown to them are all around you. Guys, when I was in high school, there were kids that got made fun of constantly. And, the people that, the kids that were kind of popular, they would go by and they would knock the books out of the other kids' hands that weren't as popular. I was like, that is so wrong. So I would go up and I would help them gather all their stuff back up. I didn't have to. I might have been running late for class, but, that's a need. And that was showing kindness to them. Stuff like that happens every day. And I honestly, I don't understand why we can't be a little more kinder to people, because it doesn't take anything to be kind at all. And I don't understand why people can't be a little bit more kinder to each other. Guys, you have to open your eyes and look for these people that need kindness. Everybody can use a lot of kindness, but some more than others. But when you finally see them, you need to learn that kindness serves others, right? It's not enough to just see someone. Kindness does something about their need. It wasn't enough for Jesus just to see the blind beggars. Yes, I see the person that's dropped all their groceries on the floor and the cans are rolling all over the place. There's stuff all over the floor. You see that. But Jesus walked over to the blind beggars and asked them what he could do for them. It might not be as obvious as, the cans rolling away and all that. But you can ask them, what can I do for you? And then, here is where it gets real. He actually did it. Guys, he actually showed kindness, okay? It wasn't enough for him to just see it. It was more that he actually did it. And he fulfilled a need for them. But can you imagine if Christians display the fruit of kindness every single day? What if every Christian close chose to serve every person that came to them and who needed them and gave them kindness? They chose to serve them, okay? I imagine this entire world would be completely different. So many people would be helped, healed, and blessed if people chose kindness. But sadly, too many Christians don't take the fruit of the Spirit seriously. They ignore people who are in need of kindness. They walk past the kid in the hallway thinking, someone else will help them. I don't have time for that. They ignore the kid on the playground who is being made fun of thinking, I can't get involved. The child's saying, I cannot get involved. Nobody wants me around. I'm just going to sit here on this bench and do nothing because no one wants me. They don't talk to the new kid in the lunchroom because they think, I don't even know his name. I'm sure someone else is going to go talk to him, so I'm just going to go sit with my friends. That's not what you're supposed to do, guys. That's not what a true Christian does. Someone who has the fruit of the Spirit in his or her life would see the person in need and actually serve them. Go to the kid, the new kid in the lunchroom who's sitting by themselves. Say, hey, my name is, you can say your name, and ask them what their name is. And say, hey, can I sit with you today? And I'm sure they'll say yes, because they want a friend. And you can ask them different things about them, like, hey, what grade are you in? What's your favorite color? What's your favorite animal? Do you like sports? And tell them about yourself. Okay? Just as whenever you first made the friends that you have now and got to know them, you can do the same thing for this kid. So, once you start doing that, people will easily notice that you identify as a Christian and that you have kindness in your heart. Okay, so you guys remember the hidden object game that I showed you earlier with the football, and you found it? Well, we're going to try that again. But I want you guys to see if you can find the object in each one of these pictures that is different. So here's the first one. Can you guys find the red apple? Yeah? Okay. Here's the next one. What about the blue butterfly? Yeah? All right. And last one, the blue rubber duck. Perfect. You guys found them. Found all three of them. It was so easy. But you know why you found them this time? Because they stood out. Because they were the ones that were showing kindness. In a world full of, for example, yellow rubber ducks, be a blue duck. All right? Go around and show people that you do know what kindness looks like. You do give people kindness. All right? I've heard the saying, throw kindness like confetti. Go do that. Okay? It doesn't take anything or cost you anything to show others kindness. Guys, in this crazy world, especially now, Go out and show others what it truly means to be kind. And guess what? You would have changed not only their day, you'll change your day, but you'll also change the way that they talk to others, the way that they help others, and you'll just have a chain effect going of kindness. Guys, we learned so much about kindness today. So right now we're going to take a moment and just pray. So everybody fold your hands, close your eyes. Dear Lord, thank you for letting us be able to listen to this today, to learn more about kindness. I pray that as we are faced with different situations this week, that we show kindness through each and everything. God, I pray that if we're at the grocery store, if we're at home, wherever we are, that we show others kindness, that we show kindness to our family, to our friends, to strangers, even a smile. God, I pray that you would just help each and every one of us to show more kindness each and every day. Thank you for letting us have the fruit of the Spirit, kindness, and all the other fruits. Thank you for everything, God. We give you all the praise and the honor and the glory, and let me fill our hearts and minds and strength in everything that we are. Please continue to protect us and keep us safe. In Jesus' name, amen. Okay, guys, remember our video earlier? Okay, we've learned about kindness, but remember our video earlier? Let's see what would have happened had the girl had kindness in her heart.
I'm so excited that you could come over for a play date today. Did you totally freak out when we got a snow day?
I sure did. I love snow.
Me too.
So, this is your room, huh?
Yeah.
It's cool. You have 2 bedrooms up here. Do you have a sister?
Yeah, that's our room down the hall.
I have a sister too.
That's cool.
This is a cool picture. Who is this?
That's me from kindergarten.
That's awesome. I always wondered what you looked like when you were little. Thanks for making us sandwiches.
Yeah, thanks, Mom. These are awesome.
They're cut in little cool diagonal shapes.
Here, want some candy?
Yeah, sure. Wow, these are sour. I really like sour candies.
Hey girls, Ryan's mom is on the phone. Are you ready for her to go home?
Can I stay a little longer?
Yeah, please. We're having such a great time.
Sure, I don't care if your mom doesn't mind.
Hey guys, I bet you thought I forgot about the prizes. All right, so this is a little different. All right, so here's what we're going to do. You can comment in the comments below where our Bible story was found today. Okay, the one about the blind beggars, where that was found. You can just tell me the book and the chapter. You don't have to tell me all the verses, but the book and the chapter. All right, comment in the comments below by Tuesday. Okay, it's a little different. Whoever gets it right by Tuesday, I will put all of your names in a drawing. All right, I'll put all of your names in a drawing. I'll do a live drawing on Wednesday. Okay, Wednesday. I'll post the video on Wednesday saying who the winner is. So whoever the winner is that is commented in the comments below with the correct place of where our Bible story was found will win one of these prizes. You get to pick your prize this time. You get to pick your prize. So, I hope you guys are paying attention and you have until Tuesday to comment below. Can't wait to see who the winner is, guys. I love you. I'll see you later.